Welcome, Virgos. Welcome, Virgos, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Welcome, Virgo cross watchers. This is going to be an energy card reading for the month of July. We're going to get you some base energy here, just what it's feeling like. This one's okay. It says, children, know that your children are protected. Coming up. So this could be regarding your actual children. It could be regarding a project, a passion, something that you're working on that you love like a child. It could even be your fur babies. This says vacation. Take some time for relaxation and adventure. So maybe we have some vacation planned. If we don't, it's a good time to maybe take a day off, maybe take a weekend off, get somewhere relaxing and beautiful, somewhere to connect to self and to nature. For July, one more, please. Let's see what we're looking at. And we have got choices. Make the best choices. So this base energy for July really kind of feels like spirit asking us to step away from the things that are concerning us, the things that we have been working on or invested. Take ourselves a little bit of a break, a little bit of a respite. Yes, to relax, to get into ourselves and to get into an energy of fun and play a little bit here, so that we can make choices that are based on the right kind of energy. That's sort of what this card spread is giving me right here. I'm not sure if you are we'll get some additional cards on top of it. I'm not sure if we have got a situation where we're worried about our children, or maybe we're worried about taking a break and stepping away because we have children or we have fur babies we don't want to leave behind. But this is saying that those loved ones are protected. And I do know the feeling of, I'm a Virgo myself, so I know the feeling of being invested in others, the people that we care about the most, and feeling sometimes like we can't step away from that. Let's get some more on it. The cat, 18, independence, healthy boundaries coming up on that children card. Absolutely. It is time to set some parameters as to how much of our energy and our thought processes that we're spending on other people. And speaking of cats and fur babies, that is my fur baby wanting in. I will edit this, but I gotta go let him in really fast. So, confirmation, my cat Itachi wanted in right at that very second. So, yes, we've got spirit letting us know here that we want to set some healthy boundaries with just how much of our thought process and time, our energy that we're spending on other people. And it can be really hard to do, especially when children are involved, because there's so much love and such a feeling of connection and responsibility there. Let's get some more. It says, number 3, the king. Man, authority, male sexual energy, things pertaining to the law and justice. That is coming up on this vacation card. Take some time for relaxation and adventure. I feel like I'm kind of getting two different energies on it, Virgo. This is either the need to get away with a partner, with somebody who has this energy, whether this is you or another person. It could also be that the choices and decisions that we're going to be making that are coming up here needs to have us in our authority, in our law and order mindset. And we need to be able to clear our thoughts a little bit in order to see with clarity those decisions. I'm kind of getting like an energy of, with this situation over here with the energy involved in family and in children or fur babies or whatever the situation is here. There's a lot of defined feminine energy and giving and nurturing happening over here. And it's kind of like Spirit is asking us to take a break from that, step aside from it, and clear our minds so that we can get into our divine masculine energy space a little bit. Let's find out what comes out on top of this choices card. Really? Birth and rebirth, number 50. So it looks like some of the choices, it looks like the choices that we're making moving forward are going to herald or bring in a new cycle, the birth of something new. And Spirit is wanting us to have a clear head and really be in our own energy and our own authority in order to make those decisions and choices for a new cycle. Let's get some tarot on top of it. See if we can clarify the situation for you. For Virgo, please, for July, my friends. What is this situation? Thank you. 7 of Pentacles coming up. So this is patience and cultivation. Sometimes it's an energy that says we need to be patient or we have been patiently cultivating something. Coming up over here on the side with the card about your children are protected moving forward and the need for independence and healthy boundaries. I feel like the energy I'm getting for it, and again, take it if it resonates, right? But sort of the energy I'm feeling with it is that some of you may have children who are now older and independent, and maybe you've been patiently cultivating, working, raising children is a long game, right? But I feel like Spirit is trying to let us know that those children are protected, they're on their own path, you've done what you need to do, and it's time with this cat card to refocus some of our energy on ourselves, to redefine ourselves, a new era of self that is more about our own needs, our own authority. Let's get some more. And the Queen of Swords coming out with that. So the Queen of Swords is a clarity of thought process and a clarity of self. Yeah, it does really feel like we are redefining ourselves, getting clear with ourselves for a new era moving forward. What else do we got, please? Yeah, the Chariot coming in with that. So we're making some moves. And that's coming up in the center of the spread here with that vacation card. So we're either we're taking a vacation, we're going somewhere, traveling, but it could be just this is the time to take some action, make some actual moves towards doing some things that help redefine the purpose in our life and recenter our energy back on ourselves and where we want to go moving forward. I also got just now kind of a side story of like somebody may be making moves to make some legal decisions regarding children. So that could be inheritance. It could be setting up, making certain kinds of arrangements. I don't know if that's part of your story, but that did just jump in. Ooh, it did just jump in my mind. But yeah, definitely the central story here is going to be, because you've got the Knight of Wands coming in. And the Knight of Wands is a passionate new energy, something that sparks interest, that's passionate. It feels like we want to move forward with it. It's of interest to us. Coming up with this Chariot card in the center, and you've got the Queen of Wands coming up on top of that. which I love. We have a repeat of that cat theme here. And the Queen of Wands is a powerful, independent individual, someone who's not afraid to follow their passions, to stand out and to shine. You can see she's pictured with sunflowers usually, and that's because sunflowers turn their faces towards the sun. So she's not afraid to be in the spotlight and let her true self shine through. I'm loving that, Virgo. This one? And the Emperor coming in on this birth and rebirth card. I love it. Entering into an Emperor era. More energy, divine masculine energy, being in your authority. What are we birthing over here? Can you let us know? What can we let Virgo know about it? Oh, okay. That's a whole mess of things, isn't it? Okay, yeah. So we've got some turners here. You've got the Artist coming up, and this is a unique card to this deck, but it has to do with letting source energy be your mode of creation. Let it be the paint on your canvas. Let it be the lead in your pencil. Let source energy be your instrument of creation moving forward. It feels like we've got the Six of Swords coming up. So this is another card of moving on or moving forward. With the Six of Swords, sometimes it's interpreted as I'm taking my swords and leaving, like I'm moving on to calmer shores, moving on to something that's better for me. But I get the impression with this is that the swords are a mental suit. They're like the thought processes or lessons that we've learned. And so right now I'm kind of getting the feeling with this card is that we've had all these experiences, these swords, and we're taking our experiences, our knowledge, the things that we've gained from our journey, and we're moving forward into a new era. And coming up with that, you have the Two of Swords. So again, this is coming up on top of this choices card over here. So with the Two of Swords, what Spirit is usually letting us know is that making the blind decision between two options is unnecessary. And it's asking us to take the blindfold off so that we can see that there's actually a whole world of options. There's a whole new adventure, a whole world of options out there. So this is the Three of Wands, and this is going to be, it's sometimes referred to as like your ships coming in or heading out to go meet your ships, prepared to take the steps to take the new journey that's unfolding. It feels like an exciting energy, Virgo. It feels like really the sky is the limit in a new era for you. And I don't mean to make it sound like you have to like cut like energetic ties with the people that are closest to you. You just need to be able to use more of your energy and your thought for yourself moving forward. It's not selfish to have your own life or to be in your own spotlight or to have your own goals and dreams that are outside of serving others sometimes. Whoa. We'll get some top-end energy for you. What is the underlying energy of this situation? And what is the advice for Virgo, please, my friends, for July? We have got the past, releasing, rebirth, and spring, number 6. So yeah, it's another card of release and of moving forward. It says, and so I listened as my soul told me to let the past go so that I may awaken to how much I have grown. Yeah. Release and rebirth. We have got number 35, the Forbidden Forest. It says bravery, persistence, and redemption. It says you are so brave to keep going the way that you do. That's the top end energy for that vacation card. We're going to get tarot on top of it too. I'm wondering if there's something that you're moving into doing, something that you're passionate about here, but it feels a little bit like you need some bravery or some courage to step outside a comfort zone and actually get into doing it. It feels like a forbidden forest a little bit. Let's find out some more. And you have got number 10, the Voyager. Lessons and realizations. Interesting. It says it's okay to forget and then remember all over again. That's interesting. I got like a strong feeling on this card of some sort of past life energy. Let's get some tarot on it. Or something that's an odd message. It's something that's from a previous life cycle that is creeping in, creeping back up and calling to you now. A calling. It's okay to forget and then remember. It could also be something that you were passionate about, that you like to do when you were earlier in your life, maybe before you had kids or before you had the responsibilities. But I got a strong inclination of like a past life, like a past life wish fulfillment that's calling in this life. Let's see. What do we got for Virgo with this, please, my friends? That one? Okay. Okay. This is the Nine of Wands. It's the Wounded Warrior card. So, yeah, and this is coming up on that one that says releasing the past. I'm going to get you another one. Usually the Nine of Wands means that we've been through some things, but we've gained a lot of resilience, a lot of strength. We're well trained at this point. Veterans is the word that wants to come out right now. So let's get another card with it and see. Because I also heard 9 life cycles, or it's like we've been through, I don't know why with this energy. Sorry, we're just going to say it like it comes out of our mouths. It's like all of these, this is not the standard artwork for this card, but all of the skulls that are there, it's like we've been through a bunch of lives. And we've gained our lessons, our knowledge from it. And the Page of Wands coming in. Something joyfully calling us to a new passion, a new pursuit. The pages are messengers, and the wands are a suit of action, of passion, of movement. So something is calling to our soul. What about this Forbidden Forest, please? What can you let me know about this? The Four of Wands. It's a completion of victory, crossing the finish line. Crossing that boundary, getting out of our comfort zone is like crossing the finish line, because it feels like a threshold. Like once you move past it, it's not going to seem as scary or as strange or as uncomfortable as you think it is. It's like there's victory just on the other side of an action. The Ten of Coins, yeah, absolutely. The Ten of Pentacles is like health, wealth, happiness, building a legacy. It's a fulfillment of life purpose. It's everything you want. And it's just on the other side of something that you feel like is scary or outside of your comfort zone. Thank you. The Three of Swords coming up on that Voyager card, the one that felt like past life things cropping up to me. Hurt or betrayal, sadness. Let's get some more on this. I like this artwork for this card because it's like she's pulling the swords out of her heart. Let's get some more on it. And that's the top end energy for that choices card that was with the birth and rebirth. So let's see. The Knight of Swords coming in. With the Three of Swords. Sorry, give me a second. Let the energy unfold with this situation. Queen of Wands and Ten of Cups. Yeah, okay. You've been through life cycles and life scenarios that have had an impact, a soul impact on some of what we've done in our lives leading up to this moment. And I mean, and that's natural. I think that's true for everybody. But it feels like whoever I'm talking to in this case, like there's been like a hole in your heart, a sense of longing or incompletion that it's not from this lifetime. It's like a feeling of wanting to rush forward to, I don't want to say attack, but it's like this patience that we've been utilizing in this life cycle has felt like, I feel like constricted by it almost, because there's a tendency to want to rush forward, to be impetuous, to make moves. And we've had something holding us back. But Spirit is saying it's a reiteration of the Queen of Wands coming up again. That you do have a unique purpose, a passion, something that's in your heart that's wanting to shine out and come through. Something that's unique to you. And it's coming out with the Ten of Cups, the happily ever after card. The rainbow after a storm. Spirit is wanting you to move past those previous cycles, to take the swords out of your heart and move forward. We're going to get you a little bit more clarification on it. The reading is getting a little bit long, but it just seems like such a strange energy and such a strange thing to be coming up. It could even be that the children that it's referring to is from a previous life cycle, that there was some situation that happened previously. And there's a strong energy of just on the other side of something that you think is scary or you think you can't do. Just taking that action and moving through it. Just on the other side is your 10 of coins and the 10 of cups are both right here for you. And yeah, they just wanted to throw out the ace of coins too. New prosperity, new abundance. Coming out with that. That's interesting. I'm going to get you a card from the Lightworkers Oracle. What can we let Virgo know, please? What would you close this reading out with? What would you have them know, my friends? Yeah. Wow. Number 5, karmic cleansing. I don't make this stuff up. I'll read it for you. It says, you are fast outgrowing the level of consciousness to which are attached particular wounds, issues, and struggles. As you outgrow that consciousness, these issues will release their grip on you. You are receiving divine notice that a karmic cleansing is taking place through a combination of your own efforts and spiritual grace from the heart of the divine. It's time for an old wound to be released once and for all. Absolutely. I'm going to read you the invocation for this card if you want to be able to use it for yourself at this time. It says, I call upon the karmic board of ascended beings, angels, guides, and holy ones who love me unconditionally and ask for your divine blessing, healing, and assistance now. I open myself up to divine grace, divine love, and karmic absolution. I choose to surrender my attachment to this experience, and yet I am now willing to learn and grow through my own free will. This karmic cleansing manifests now according to the highest law of love. May this blessing reach into the hearts of all beings according to divine compassion, mercy, and grace. So be it. Absolutely. What a beautiful conclusion to this reading, Virgo. Thank you so much, my friends, for those messages and for working with us. We appreciate you always. Thank you so much, Virgo, for being here. I appreciate you always. Have a interesting time with this energy. Have a good July. Let me know in the comments what's going on, if it applies, if it resonates for you. And like, subscribe, all that fun stuff. We'll be back with more readings, and we'll see you later.